AI2, the revolutionary new album from Paradise Decay, is available now on Bandcamp. But why not purchase the album on a limited edition USB drive? Contact Paradise Decay on X, or alternatively leave a message in the comments if you're interested. Sweet!
Hi guys, PD here, welcome to the channel, welcome to another new video. Witchfire is a brand new game that's just been released exclusively on the Epic Store, and this is a game I've been looking forward to for a long while. Having played this game recently in a VR headset, I'm going to give you my impressions and tell you why I think this game would make for a perfect VR game. I played the game in 3D in a VR headset last night, and I recorded my gameplay. Right now you're watching me set up all my programs to get the game to work in 3D in my headset. I'm using a program called Reshade and SuperDepth 3D, which is going to convert the flat game or the pancake game into a 3D image that I can then play in my headset. I'm using virtual desktop as my 3D screen, which wraps around me. Later on in this video, if you've got a VR headset, you can actually watch this video in 3D and you can see exactly what I saw when I was playing the game. Now for you guys watching the video, it's going to feel like you're watching a 3D movie. For me, the screen was wrapped around me, the 3D was so good, I feel like I'm actually inside the game, just like a normal VR game. I'm using a program called OpenTrack, which is going to give me head tracking in the game whilst I'm using Reshade. Basically OpenTrack is going to emulate a mouse, so my headset is going to replace the mouse. And as you can see, when I move my head around, you can see the little icons moving. You'll also notice that the cursor is moving with my head. So when I'm in the game, I can look up and down, left and right, just like a normal VR game, and it's all in 3D. It looks amazing, guys. It really does. I did try this game in Vortex. I made a profile for the game. Unfortunately, there was no 3D. I could look around the world with head tracking. I could look around me, I could look behind me, and I was actually inside the game. It was like being inside a globe, with the outside of the globe being the game world, and that was totally flat. With Reshade, that globe is not flat, it's 3D. Unlike Vortex, Reshade and Virtual Desktop is like a 3D screen, and it wraps around me to around where my ears are. So if I look behind me, there's nothing there. But playing the game this way is so immersive, guys. It does feel like I'm in a VR game. I am playing the game with a mouse and keyboard. I found this is the best way to play the game. Your motion controllers will not work with Reshade, but they will work with Vortex. If there is a Vortex profile that turns out to give us 3D, then I'm going to go in and give it another go. Vortex has a new engine. It also has a beta mode, and I recently tried Titanfall 2 and it was amazing. It felt 90% like a normal VR game. The only difference is I could not reach down, pick up my weapons like I'm holding them with the motion controllers. With Vortex, it plays more like a flat pancake game. You've got like a crosshair and you have to use a crosshair to aim and shoot. The reason why I think Witchfire would be a perfect VR game is, normally when you play games in Reshade, once the game's been converted into 3D, you get like a halo sometimes around your weapon. Anything too close to the camera, you tend to get like a halo effect. When I tried this game last night, absolutely no halo around any objects. It was perfect 3D. No shimmering around objects, no halos, no artifacts. It felt like a native VR game. Also, the developers of this game have been responsible for Painkiller, Bulletstorm, which is coming to VR, and The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, which is also a VR game. These developers have already had some experience making VR games, and they are bringing us Bulletstorm later this year as well. Also, I have to say Painkiller is one of my all-time favourite first-person shooters. I've been getting lots of comments from people about my Reshade videos, and it's given them a new leash of life. They're playing their favourite games in 3D. and it's been blowing them away. Don't forget, most of these games you're never going to play in VR, so why not give it a go? Why not try Reshade 3D in a VR headset, see if you like it. I know lots of people say, well, it's just like watching a 3D movie. That's not true. A 3D movie, you can't wrap around your head and you can't put yourself inside that movie. With Reshade you can. I'm going to leave you now with some 3D gameplay of me playing last night. You can watch this video in 3D. All you need is a program like Big Screen, Virtual Desktop, or any browser that supports stereoscopic viewing or SBS viewing. I'm also going to upload this video in 4K so you get a better experience. If you watch this experience and it blows you away, then just remember it's even better in a VR headset. And I'm playing these games on the Rift S. I now see screen door. Playing these games on the Quest Pro, Quest 2 and the new Quest 3, you've got no screen door and it's going to give you the most immersive experience.
A war rages between the witches and the remnants of humanity ruled by the Church. Despite the numbers advantage, the Church and its armies keep losing territories to witches and their foul magic. In a distant land controlled by one of the witches, papal scouts discover a wreckage of a ship that had been lost for several centuries. It carried a valuable artifact, one that could change the course of the conflict. Only witch hunters called prayers can face a witch and live. You are one of them, anointed by the Pope himself to recover the artifact. After a long and arduous journey, low on witchfire that gives you unnatural powers, and with most of your belongings lost, you arrive at the destination.
And if you don't like it, you can always go back to your Beat Saber and you can dream about the days when developers decide to give us these games in VR. Some people may ask, what's the point in showing you these videos? Well, because of my videos and because of other VR content creators making these types of videos, we now have 2 confirmed VR games coming based on these types of videos. The developers have seen the potential of their games in a VR headset by watching these videos in 3D, and 2 of those developers are now giving us a VR game. One of those games is out soon, it's called Madison, you probably know about it. The second game coming to VR is the Mortuary Assistant. So I make these videos for developers to see, to entertain you guys, in the hope that it inspires them to give us a proper VR mode for their games. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe. Be sure to hit my little bell. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
If you're into VR gaming, go and subscribe to Paradise Decay. He's the OGs of VR gaming, okay?
It's funny, as I was walking from the train station, I bumped into Paradise Decay, who obviously mods our streams regularly and is like, you know, a huge part of the community. And Dr. Oculus, they were kind of lost walking around, and I went up to approach him, and Paradise Decay thought I was going to mug him or something. But I actually just went and just gave him a big hug. So all right, let's go, boys. Let's make the magic happen.
So you tried to salvage it?
Nathan, if you want, I can hide your nameplate.
Why?
Then people can't see how bad you are.
Oh, that roast. Someone called a fire brigade. Nathan's on fire. He just got roasted by PD.
Might want to break there, Mike.
Why is PD going the wrong way around the track?
Shits and giggles.
That's awesome.
His eyes are sorted now.
Yeah, I gotta say, his eyes have been fixed. He should be alright now. His eyes have been fixed.
Oh yeah, you're in. Okay.
Whoa, there he is.
Jesus Christ!
Off track.
PD, I was dead. You were running around for me like, Steve, where are you?
That's why it was perfect. He didn't even know he could kill people.
Hey, we're not friends anymore, PD. It's over, man. It's over.
PD's sitting there playing the fool. He's like, how do I get rid of the map? What's going on?
Yeah, he totally was doing that. I was totally thrown off by that.
What a blissful life to be looking for Steve.